guys, welcome back to my channel. So my name's Olivia, and today what we're going to cover is basically how I've adapted my shoes to better fit my needs, and then also how I put my shoes on while I'm on my bed, as it is easier than putting it on the chair, but eventually I will make a video about putting my shoes on my chair. So starting with how I've adapted my footwear. So with all my shoes, I've basically put a piece of leather at the back so it's easier to slip them on. And I've just been really lucky that I have a friend that's a seamstress that's been adapting all my clothes, including my shoes, for me. But you could get something like that done going to a cobbler and asking them to do those adaptations. Another way to do this would be getting a leather rivet kit, which you can get on Amazon. And I'll put more details about that in the description below if you want to take a look at it. Another thing that I've done with my shoes that have a tongue is I've put a piece of fabric over where the laces would go, so you can either like feed the laces through or just sew it over where the laces would go, and this prevents the tongue from sliding into the shoe when you're putting your shoes on. Okay, so that's pretty much, I think, it for my shoe adaptation. So let's move onwards to how I put my shoes on. So again, I'm going to put on two different types of shoes so you can kind of see how I do it with two different types of shoes, and also how I've adapted it to fit my needs. So the first thing that I do is I'll grab underneath my knee to bring my leg up, and then grab the ankle and bring the ankle on top of the other knee. Then I'll put my elbow on my inner thigh along with putting my hand underneath my shin. So this is basically so I can grab my boot and have a bit more stability. So if I'm falling left, I can kind of gauge myself with my wrist or my hand that's underneath the leg to not fall over. And also I'll push with my elbow on my inner thigh to kind of stretch the hip. Like this hip's okay, but my other hip is a lot tighter, so it's good to give it a little bit of a stretch as well while you're doing this. So grabbing my boot, I'll set the boot up so I can start putting it on my foot. So again, like I'll put my elbow on my shin to keep my leg kind of open, and grabbing inside the boot here and putting my toes in first, grabbing the heel, pushing the heel, pushing the boot kind of like in towards my foot, and then grabbing the leather strap at the back to pull my my shoe over my heel. And I'll grab my knee on the other side here and then push the boot that way, and then going kind of back and forth, try to put the boot on between like putting my finger inside the strap to bring it up, while pushing on my knee on the other side to bring my shoe in, and then pushing on my knee on one side and on the heel on the other side to bring it at the end there. Okay, so that's one boot on. Now my other hip, same thing, grabbing underneath my knee and then bringing my ankle on top of the other knee. A little bit of spasm there too. That's because this one is a lot tighter and needs a bit of a stretch. So I'll kind of lean on my knee and give it that. And then again, doing the same thing, putting my elbow on my inner thigh and my hand underneath my ankle, grabbing the shoe. So this one has a bit of a tongue, so I'll make sure to keep the tongue out as well. Then once I'm here, moving my elbow onto my shin and bringing the shoe inside here, where I grab the leather strap, put my foot inside the shoe, again, like I have my elbow on my shin to kind of give myself some support while it helps. And then same thing, gonna bring getting the sole of the shoe and pushing it, pulling it towards me to try to bring the shoe in, then grabbing the leather strap at the back. To pull my shoe up. Pushing on my knee, try to bring the shoe in. And again, pushing on the heel to, okay, and then I have a zipper on the side here, so I'll, you can have a loop or a little strap like this, but then just basically bringing the zipper up. Again, I'm with my elbow on my shin to give myself some balance and holding the shoe on the other side to be able to zip it up. And there you go. This is how I put on my shoe. With the tongue as well. So sometimes like it tucks in a little bit, even though there is a little strap that prevents it from going all the way down. So I'll use my knuckle and then use the finger on the other side to pull the tongue up, straighten it out. So in a nutshell, this is how I put my shoes on. So in the description below, you can check out the time breakdown as well as the tools I have used to adapt my equipment. And if you like the video, hit that like button underneath and also subscribe if you want to see more videos. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.